So Tyler, how long has Coach Paolo been coaching you?
Well, Coach Paul felt like he coached me forever, but I had coaches before, like in my Tyke years and House League years. But in the minor Adam A league, that was when he started coaching, like had me as an assistant coach when he was with Coach Giuseppe in the Coachville.
And how did that season go?
That season was not so good.
What happened?
Well, we haven't won a lot of games, and later on, the coach just left halfway through the season. That's when Coach Paul took over the head coach spot.
And if the coaches left, who helped Coach Paolo run the team?
The manager of the team did all the work.
And who was the manager?
It was Sherry Glorioso, which was Coach Paolo's wife.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now, did Coach Paolo ever? I see you got some pictures up here of the Port Credit Organization. Did Coach Paolo ever want to join that team?
No, because Port Credit was more of a winning team, and I wanted to stay with Coach Paolo.
Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. And your 2009-2010 season, what happened there?
That's when Coach Paolo brought in new coaches. That's when he brought in Coach Sean, Coach Tickle, and Coach Tiveron.
Pretty good coaching staff. How did they do?
We didn't do well either that year.
Why is that?
We only won one game that whole season.
Oh, okay. And then 2010-2011. What were there any changes there?
What Coach Paul did, he got rid of Coach Tiveron. Coach Tickle was still with us, and he added Coach John.
And how, was that season any better?
No, we only won 2 games. That's it.
So you think it had to do maybe with the coaches?
I think it had to do with the coaching staff.
Maybe more with Coach Paolo?
Probably had to do with Coach Paolo, yeah.
Yeah, okay. In 2011-2012, what happened?
That year, Coach Paolo took a year off of coaching.
Why do you think he did that?
I think he did that just because he was getting tired of losing.
Oh, I see. Being with Cooksville, that is.
Yes.
And he still never decided to go to like a good Port Credit organization?
No, because no coaches from the Port Credit organization wanted to take him.
Oh, okay. I wonder what that was all about. All right, so your 2012-2013 season, what happened?
In that season, Coach Paolo took over that year of the Credit Valley Wolves, and he got rid of everyone, but he kept Coach Sean. He had Coach Rob, Coach Stephen Fair, Coach Sean McNulty, and that's it.
And how did that season go? Obviously, with good coaching staff there, that should have went a lot better, right?
No, it did not.
Why not?
We were still a bottom-end team, and we only won 3 games. I think it had to be with Coach Paolo bringing the curse of Cooksville over to our team.
Or maybe just Coach Paolo, period. So what happened in 2013 and 14? Were there any significant changes then?
Yes, Coach Paolo got rid of all the other coaching staffs, but he added, except for Coach Rob, he added 3 new coaches, which was Coach Ted, Coach Andrew, and Coach Ken.
And how did that season go?
It went better. Now we were winning more games. We were more in the middle of the pack than dead last.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now, I don't see a picture up on the wall of 2014 and 15. Is that one missing?
No, Coach Paolo he got bored of, he got sick and tired of just giving out photos.
Oh, okay. So you decided not to take a picture of that?
Yeah.
I see. But anything changes during that year at all?
No, because with the same coaching staff he had from the Bantam A season, it actually helped us going from 6th up to 5th, which is basically a position upgrade, and we started becoming more competitive and more getting more wins and getting more pucks in the net.
So obviously keeping that coaching staff was a good idea for Coach Paolo.
I think
now, in this season here, 2015 and 16, how are you guys doing this season?
We're doing great this year. We finished 3rd in the regular season. We've won more games than before, and now.
And why do you think you're winning lots of games and really doing well?
I think it had to do with the new coaches Coach Paolo brought along.
Yeah, and why do you say that?
I think Coach Paolo, kind of like Coach Andrew, take over the team. That's why we were winning.
Oh, good. So if I had to ask you, how is Coach Paolo and Coach Andrew? How is Coach Paolo's coaching style compared to Coach Andrew? What would you say?
I think it's different because Coach Andrew knows how to win games.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. So if you had to take one word and describe Coach Paolo, what would you describe him as?
I would describe him as a joker because he always jokes around with people, and he always jokes with us before games and after games as well.
Oh, that's good. That's probably why he's not winning many games. So, do you think? What do you think Coach Paolo should be doing when he retires from coaching?
For Coach Paul's retirement activity, I think he should be playing golf, drinking Grand Marnier, and whenever it's winter, he always pick on Sean when he wears shorts, just like the time in Cooksville when he picked on Sean when he was wearing shorts on the ice.
So let's, all joking aside, and we all love Coach Paolo, and he's one fabulous coach, of course. What's if you had to think of an inspirational pregame speech, what does Coach Paolo usually say to get you guys inspired for the game?
Every time, mostly in the room, whenever we're getting ready, Coach Paolo would always say to us, like his boss would say at his work, 1 goal, 1,000 assists.
And does Coach Paolo know what that means?
Yes, because goals are better, assists are better than goals.
Oh, very good. So that's what that means, right?
Because it makes us more of like a more playing, like more of like a skillful team when we pass the puck to each other.
So now does Coach Paolo have a funny name that he calls the puck?
He calls it the biscuit.
Why would he call the puck the biscuit?
Cause he says we always like eating treats and like junk food and that. He always makes up, like when he says the biscuit, it kind of tells us like, oh, we're chasing after this cookie or potato chip, something like that.
And if you had to think of a funniest moment or funniest memory for Coach Paolo, what kind of comes to your mind right away?
Whenever, say like if I was going out on a breakaway and I missed the net, or I shoot over the net, or someone else shoots over the net, he always goes to everyone and yells out, "Touchdown!"
And how does he get your attention when he's into the room?
Whenever we're in the room, and if anyone's like talking when he's talking, and he says, for example, like, "Right, Bradley," he's like, "What?" He's like, "Squirrel."
And do you think after this year, Coach Paolo is going to hang up the coaching whistle? Do you think there's any chance that he might want to join like a good port credit organization and be coaching a great team?
I don't think so, because he doesn't like the coach for Port Credit. He just likes everyone on Credit Valley.
Oh, is that right? Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't like anyone on Port Credit.
So, what do you wish Coach Paolo for this year in his retirement? What are you hoping that he's going to get out of this?
I hope for Coach Paolo to get out of this. He knows when he brought Coach Andrew along with the team, he knows that Coach Andrew will actually make us win games often now.
So you think by him stepping down and having Coach Andrew take over, that was a good choice on his part?
Yes, because now it's going to show that Coach Andrew will show him how to win games now.
And do you think, finally, the last question, do you think Coach or the team manager, Sherry, will ever come back and help now that Coach Paolo is off the team finally and Coach Andrew's in there? Do you think she'll come and help?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? You think she'll just hang it up as well?
I think she'll just be a part of the retirement activity with Coach Paolo.
I'm sure she will be. All right, that was good, Tyler. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
Rennie, where is your neck guard?
So, Matthew, how long has Paolo been coaching you for?
Paul's been coaching me for 3 years. Here's a short little compilation of some pregame speeches / what was the other one? Memories of Paolo. All right, guys, 27 minutes left in the game. Let's get the buckets on. Here we go. Guys, what have I been saying all season? It's the little things that matter. Okay? I said one thing. Create chaos in front of the net. Let's go. Put a man in front. Here we go. We lost 18-1. It's because of the focus before the game. I knew before we even went out on that ice, we were going to lose. We're bag skating you Saturday. Thinking back on one nickname Paolo has for the puck would probably be the puck. Anyway, in all seriousness, one word I could use to describe Paolo would probably be dedicated. All the time that he's put in for our team has just been amazing. Anyway, thank you very much for the past 3 years, and good luck doing whatever you do after this. Yeah.
Hello, Charlie Eastman here, Credit Valley Wolves, number 10. I got the C. I've been with Paolo for 3 years now, And my favorite memory with him is probably just goofing off with him in practice. And my pregame invitation would go a little something like this. Alright, boys, we gotta go out there and do little things. Gotta get on every single puck and win every single puck battle, okay? Next, we gotta play all 3 periods. I'm sick and tired of telling you this, guys, every single game. But I know you're capable of doing it, so let's go out there and show them how it's done. Matthew, what the heck is so funny? Like, we got a game in 5 minutes, and you're freaking joking around? Alright, last thing, boys. We gotta get a man in front of the net. Like, it frustrates me so much when you guys can't do this. But let's go out there and do it tonight, alright? Okay, buckets on, boys. Let's go. Oh, one more thing. Charlie, Renwick, Mick, you guys are going to be second today. Count your line starting. Alright, let's go, boys.
Okay, guys, as you know, Coach Paolo's retiring after this season. We thought it'd be nice to capture some thoughts from you guys on your time with Paolo. Favorite memory?
My favorite memory of Coach Paolo is probably a little thing we have is that every time I get a shutout, we give a nice big hug. Happened a lot last year. This year hasn't been the best.
Bradley?
I would say before every first season game, he gives a speech to get us motivated to win that first game of the season.
Like, what types of things does he say?
Like, to get bars in front of the net, work hard, 50-50 battles.
I think for me, our first Canland tournament, we had a power play, but during the game talk, when we all come together and talk as a team.
Between periods?
Between periods, he said you have to kill off the next 45 seconds, but we actually had a power play, so.
So you didn't want to kill it off, you want to score?
Yeah, we wanted to score.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. Okay, what do you guys think Paolo should be doing in his retirement? Bradley?
Coming to watch us play for the next season.
That would be his fun thing to do.
It would be the best thing to do.
I think you should focus on Matthew, because who knows where his life's going.
I think you should pursue golf. It's a good sport to play after hockey.
Anybody have any thoughts on what Paolo's nickname is for the puck?
Precious.
Why is that?
Because the puck is precious.
And whoever has it gets to choose what to do with it.
Cool. Anybody have any other thoughts? Anything that sticks out in your mind today?
Well, during the first year, he was really cautious about his swearing. As the years went on, he just started swearing a lot more.
Like,
he got more...
give me an example. Can you imitate him for a second here?
Yeah, like mother.
Son of a bitch!
Mother.
What?
God.
Who was he talking to?
The team.
Ours or theirs?
Ours.
Wow. I never heard those words before.
What does Paolo always say during the games? Where does he want you guys?
In front of that.
He wants me to stay in the net.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. What about a word to describe Paolo?
Even though it's too hardworking.
Lucas?
Just a loving guy.
That's 3. Anyway. Dedicated.
Excellent. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Any last words?
Thank you for the past 4 years.
I love the way you evolved as a coach.
Thanks for teaching me how to be a good hockey player.
Vadia, number 88 for the Credit Valley Wolves. Third line, along with Matthew Renwick and Charlie Eastman. Thanks, Coach. What's the first question, sir?
What you're doing is retirement.
Yeah, he should dab in his retirement.
What's your favorite pregame speech that Paolo does?
I'll do a little impersonation. First of all, there's 1 minute of gameplay. One minute left. So like 2 days later. All right, buckets on, boys. Let's go. Big game. Grab your sticks. Game sticks. Game sticks.
Thanks, Paolo. What a great year. First question, please.
Okay, Sully, what do you think Paolo should do in his retirement?
I think you should golf a lot because golf is a good leisure activity.
Liam, how long has Paolo been coaching you?
Paolo's been coaching me for 3 years, and it's been a great 3 years of hockey.
What is the most inspirational pregame speech he's ever given?
I think this is his most famous one. Does everyone have their sticks? Buckets on, boys, let's go.
And what do you think Paolo's going to be doing in his retirement? So what will be his retirement activity?
I think Paolo will grow tomatoes and make pasta sauce.
And what's one word to describe Paolo?
I'd say kind-hearted and generous.
Ryan, put the puck down. Stop shooting over the net.
Hi, Coach Paolo. It's Ryan. I hear you're leaving and I'm sad to see you go. Thanks for making me captain my first year on the team and then stripping me of any letters for the next 2. I enjoyed all the pool parties you threw as they're a great way to get to know all my buddies on the team. I also liked the jokes you'd casually make about my long hair and how I never hit the net. And also another vivid memory I have of you is when I was playing high slot for a whole shift and we came off and you yelling at us about like no one was playing high slot. I guess we're stuck with Coach Slighthouse now. In a few years, I'll probably stop by dealerships to buy myself a Mercedes. Oh wait, you don't sell Mercedes, you sell Cadillacs. Anyway, thanks for being my coach for the last 3 years. You've really helped me develop as a hockey player and as a person.
How long has Paolo been coaching you?
Paolo's been coaching me for 4 years, and even the first year when he joined our team and we weren't doing so well, he still made the experience great.
What's your funniest Paolo memory?
Well, Paolo was always funny in and around the change room. He would be saying things like, "Is her face okay?" And when we respond yes, he'd say, "Well, it's killing me." But like the most memorable memory was before a Clarkson game, and when he was giving his pregame speech, he told us, "You guys are better than these guys." And as he was saying better, he stopped and changed it to, "You guys are harder working." So he basically told us that we weren't as good as them. And I just started to laugh.
What's your most inspirational pregame speech?
The most inspirational, or the most non-inspirational pregame speech is definitely the one against Clarkson, and basically told us that we weren't as good as them. But he'd always be giving us reasons why the other team would be that much more motivated to beat us, whether it was because we beat them last time and they want revenge, or they beat us last time and they want to keep that streak going, and this would help motivate us to beat them.
And what would you say Paolo's coaching style is?
He would try to threaten us by saying that Justin would run our next practice on Saturdays, and none of us liked that. So, I don't know, that motivated me to play well.
Hey, Chris, is that Matthew up there sitting with your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's Matthew.
Oh, and that's Chris's girlfriend.
Does she know he has mono?
I don't know.
Hey, you guys want some of Rob's gum?
Thanks, Paul. I'll have some gum. Hey, you got the game sheet?
Game sheet, game sheet, game sheet, game sheet. Gum, 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 gum. No game sheet. Anyone want some gum?
Hey, Ken, how's your feet? Mine are freaking burning. Okay, which one of you guys wants to call Sean?
Hey, can you call Sean? Tyler forgot something again.
Yeah, you want a coffee? I can use one anyway.
They're not focused. What can I do to get them to focus? I wish they would focus on the game.
Paul worried about focus. What should we tell him?
Well, maybe it's time to break out the puck is precious speech again.
Because it is precious. And whoever has the puck gets to decide what to do with it because the puck is precious.
Hey, Paolo, remember the time when you told the guys they had to get back in the game? Then someone reminded you that we were winning the game?
Paolo thinks we're losing this game. We're smoking him.
That's because he's never won before.
That's true.
Paolo, I just want to thank you for all the time and commitment you gave to the boys and to the families. Always giving yourself for everybody, and it's been great coaching alongside you. Thanks.
There we go. I just want to say a few words with regards to Paolo's retirement. So I've coached with Paolo for the last 3 seasons, and I'm sure to Paolo, it probably seems like a lot more. Anyway, over my time, I've noticed a lot of similarities between Paolo's work as a service manager at Applewood and his coaching role over at Credit Valley. Still find that strange. Working Applewood, coaching Credit Valley. Anyway, that's another story. But what I noticed with the similarities is Paolo's assembled a great group of kids and parents. He drives a courtesy shuttle for the kids to get them to and from the rink. He's devoted a part of himself to the entire team. He also handles customer issues extremely well. He deals with a staff that can drive him nuts. And I mean nuts. He's always bolting to the rink. Get it? Bolting. And he exudes leadership to keep the team running well. And also, he's always there when you need him. And he's also allowing all the kids to reach new heights. But I must say, it's very rare to have someone, such as Paolo, who's dedicated so much of their time and for all the right reasons. So for that, I'm truly thankful. But it's not only Paolo's time, but it's the time of his family as well. And for that, I want to thank Sherry. Because for every great man, there's a greater woman. And Sherry is that woman. And I want to thank her and Carmelo for opening up their home for all the events and allowing Paolo and sharing Paolo with the rest of us. Also, Tara would like to thank Paolo for babysitting myself over the past 3 years.
Hey Paolo, in all seriousness, it's been a lot of fun coaching with you. Glad I met you. Consider you a really good friend now, and obviously we're going to stay in touch after coaching is over because you're going to come watch us play all the time because you'll have nothing to do. And it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully we're going to do something good this year.
And it's been an honor and privilege to be your bitch for the last 4 years. Thank you for everything, everything you put into it. Don't forget Applewood's still kicking in, and we'll be at your house for the pool party this summer. Thanks again, buddy.